Welcome. In this lesson, we're basically getting ourselves to be very careful at reading tables and answering the questions that are being asked. So the most important thing is to be able to realize or recognize what the table says. The first column here says finger puppets made. So these are the number made. This is how often it was done. So in other words, we have 0 puppets made 14 times. So it's the Blue Point Art Museum recorded how many finger puppets the children made at last Sunday's art workshop. So now it says how many children made fewer than 4 finger puppets. Well, I need to find out how many made fewer. So I'm going to take all the times that made fewer finger puppets made were 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's fewer than 4. 4, 5, and 6 would be 4 or greater. So now I need to find out how many children did that. That's the frequency. 14 children made 0, 7 children made 1, 11 children made 2, 8 children made 3. So I add those all up and I get a total of, obviously, a total of 40. So again, this whole lesson, you're just going to have to be very careful. Pine cones found, the frequency the pine cones were found. We want to know how many people found at least 3 pine cones, at least. So 3 or more. So I'm going to add up all these here because that's the number of people. 11 people found 3, 19 found 4. So I add those all up and get 54. Again, the number of laps ran, the frequency that it's happened, how many clients are there in all? Well, I don't care how many laps they run, we're just doing this total. So I'm going to add all these up and get a sum of 71. Here, how many students in the class own exactly 2 pairs of boots? Number of pairs of boots owned, 2, 11. That one didn't even require any mathematics other than being able to interpret the table, right? How many authors wrote more than 4 stories? Stories written, more than 4. So 5 and 6, that's 5 and 2, that's 7. Which number was drawn the fewest times? Number drawn. So I draw 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's the number they were drawn. The number that was drawn the fewest number of times was 7 because it wasn't drawn at all. How many students read fewer than 2 books last month? Fewer than 2 would be 1 or 0. That's 10 and 12, so that would be 22. How many people scored 6? The number scored is the first column. Here's 6. I look over here, find the frequency. 7 people scored a score of 6. How many students have at least 4 siblings? The number of siblings is the first column, and we want at least 4. So 4, 5, and 6, it's these 3. I add those all up, and I 49. How many students are there in all? Again, I don't care how many photographs they've taken. I'm just adding these all up, and I get a total of 46. How many students own more than 1 pair of sandals? Number of pairs of sandals sold is the first column, so more than 1 pair. So I'm going to do the 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to add up these 4 numbers here and get a total of 35. We got a couple columns here and some more information. How much does a jewelry set cost in the gold style than the diamonds? How much more does the jewelry set cost in the gold style than the diamond style? So a jewelry set, how much does a jewelry set cost? Anklets, style, jewelry set prices. So how much more? Oh, gold. So I had to find the gold. The gold is 87 and okay, we need to be very careful when we read this one. Took me a second to figure out what it was asking. How much more does a jewelry set? A set. So I'm actually going to buy both of the items. The jewelry set is both the anklet and the necklace in the gold style versus the diamond style. So what I'm going to have to do is add up both the prices on both gold items in the jewelry set and subtract off the price of the diamond set, the 2 together. So I add the two together. So I added the two gold together and got 163. I add the two diamond together in the diamond set and got 149. And obviously the gold is more than the diamond. And I subtract and I get a total difference of $14. So the gold was $14 more than the diamond. So again, very important to read the question carefully. How many more medals did Italy win in 1980 than in 1976? So I got to find 1980, 1976, Italy. I don't care about the other one, so just 15 minus 13 is 2. Some are easy, some will be a little bit more. Yes, read carefully. How much does a living room set cost? So we're doing the set, living room set. We're going to have to do both. How much does a living room set cost at Furniture Hut? So I find Furniture Hut and I add those two together and get 115. That's how much a furniture set costs at Furniture Hut. How many more roast beef sandwiches than egg salad sandwiches did Sam's Sandwich Shop sell? So I got to find Sam's Sandwich Shop. Here's egg salad. Here's roast beef. They want to know how many more roast beef than egg salad. 79 minus 49. And we get our value of, 79 minus 49, not 7, is 30. I should have been able to do that without a calculator. Sometimes we always go to a calculator and maybe I should have did it without a calculator. 79 minus 44, and I did 79 minus 49. That was dumb. So using my calculator made me mess up. 9 minus 4 is 5, 7 minus 4 is 3. So my recommendation to you is to just make sure you read very carefully. If you end up having any more questions or having concerns, please do let me know and I will help you walk through these. They just will get a little more complex as you work.